Make sure to pick up your TYRANTRUMS shirts and hoodies. Link is in the description down below. What's going on, everyone? SiNxRealize, aka SiNxRealize, aka the thing you watch Hamden, and I am your coach for the TYRANTRUMS. This week we are taking on Skyrander and the Scandinavian Stoutlands. If you guys are hyped for the battle, smash the like button down below. If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you're notified whenever a video goes up. But here is our team builder for this week. So far, I believe right now the Stoutlands they've only lost once. Maybe we can give them their second L because I believe we did take on, yeah, I believe we ended up being the Appalachian Thunder, who was in third at the time, and we did manage to cash that dub. If you guys missed that battle, definitely check it out. Probably leave a card up in the corner there. But yeah, the team that he has is Thunderous Incarnate with the option for a Z move, Zygarde, Azelf, Conkeldurr, Salazzle, Tangrowth, Diancie, Jellicent, Cryogonal with the option for a Z move, Tauros, and a Mega Caesar. So it's a little bit of a threat to us, but we'll be okay because we have the team built here. So we have our first up here. We have our Mega Altaria. I should probably put it here, just so you guys can see the stats. We'll be rocking out with Cotton Guard, Roost, Hyper Voice, Fire Blast, and yeah, I did say Roost. Okay, I'm not losing my mind. Of course, we're holding on to the Altaria Knight because we're going to be a Mega Altaria. Of course, with the Pixelate ability. I see no reason for really any of the other why the other abilities matter. We'll probably just throw like Natural Cure or something on it. But we are rocking out with 252 attack, 252 special defense, and 4 into the defense with the modest nature, so that way we can hit as hard as we can. So essentially the plan is here. If we can get a Con Guard up, it'll make us super bulky, which would be really good for us. We could just roost up, call it a day. And then we have the Fire Blast, which will be able to deal with the Caesar without a problem. We also have Hyper Voice, which will obviously be stab because of Pixelate. It'll be able to take out the Conkeldurr, it'll be able to take out the Tangrowth. Also, we have the Fire Blast for the Conkeldurr, the Zygarde. And the Fire Blast is also for the Tangrowth. I totally forgot to mention that. Fire Blast will also be able to deal with the Cryogonal. Can Fire Blast really deal with anything else here? Doesn't seem like it. So 9 times out of 10 we'll probably be clicking Hyper Voice, unless one of those yahoos decide to show up. Then we'll be clicking Fire Blast. Simple as that. That's really about it there. Bulky, hit hard, call her a day. Next up, of course, you guys already know we gotta bring Manny the Mamoswine in. This time we're not going with the Choice Scarf. We're going with the Choice Band. Rocking out with the Ice Shard, Earthquake, Knockoff, Superpower. Pretty much the plan is hit hard. That's the plan there, pretty much. So he has 252 in attack, 252 in the speed, 4 into the defense, adamant natured. So essentially Mamoswine can one-shot the Tauros, it can one-shot the Thunderous, the Jellicent, Cryogonal, Diancie, Salazzle, and Azelf. Essentially this man covers half of his team with just his moveset alone with a Choice Band. Obviously Ice Shard will be really good for priority and getting revenge kills. We have Earthquake because stab purposes, Knockoff, get rid of the items. Get that item out of here. And then of course we have the Superpower. Also, it's like in my mind, as soon as I'm looking at the team, I can already see him leading with the Diancie or the Azelf. So honestly, leading Mamoswine might not be the worst idea, especially if we can manage to stop them from getting their rocks up. Because I know Azelf, I believe, has access to rocks if I remember correctly. I'm actually going to check that right now. Gotta give me a quick sec here. It does have access to rocks. So the only rockers that he has are the Azelf and Diancie, which Mamoswine covers both of them. So we should be good there. He doesn't have any Wish Passers. He does have priority in the Salazzle, but if that's only with Fake Out, it's not a crazy big deal. We'll be able to eat it without a problem. And then of course, Mega Caesar carries the most amount. Grogonal also has access to Ice Shard. Conkeldurr has his Mach Punch. That's really about it. But honestly, even with just these two alone, we're bulling. I think we'll have a really good chance against Skyrander, Skyrander, right? But I think we have a pretty solid chance against this team as long as we catch them off guard. But next up, we're bringing Laundry. Of course, we need something relatively bulky for this team here. So of course we're rocking up with the Thunder Wave, the Hydro Pump, Pain Split, Volt Switch. Pain Split gives us a bit of our HP back. Of course we're rocking 252 HP, 200 defense, 56 special defense, bold nature, so he can obviously eat hits. That is the main goal with this man right here. And honestly, when we were building it, we were like, we didn't really know exactly where to go from after those two, so we're like, you know what, let's bring something annoying. Thunder Wave. So Thunder Wave, Pain Split, Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, call it a day. Start to paralyze everything that I possibly can. Which ones cannot be paralyzed? The Thundurus can't be paralyzed, the Zygarde can't be paralyzed, and I believe that is it. Yeah, those are the only things that can't be paralyzed. If I can paralyze everything else, fire. Of course we got the leftovers, gain our HP back over time. And yeah, that's honestly about it for Rotom Wash. He's pretty much just there to be a nuisance. And then with our Mew set, actually, it was originally going to be an annoying set as well. I'm actually going to go over what the original plan was. We were going to bring Lefties, Toxic Protect, Drain Punch, and Roost. With 252 HP, 126 defense, 130 special defense, and with an impish nature. That was the original plan, because we were going to be annoying as hell. But we decided to go with a more especially offensive set with the Mew, rocking out with a Flynium Z for Z Tailwind, actually. Which, if you guys don't know what Z Tailwind does, it increases the crit rate. So, huge RNG here. But if you guys saw Mew's performance last week, boy, did we miss a lot of things. So hopefully the RNG would be in our favor for this. But of course we're rocking out with Psychic for stat purposes. We have Flamethrower and Ice Beam. The Ice Beam will be able to deal with the Thundurus, the Zygarde, the Tangrowth, the Diancie. I believe that's it there. Flamethrower can deal with the Caesar, it can deal with the Cryogonal, it can deal with the Tangrowth again. And then Psychic is just going to be straightforward, just whenever I can click it, click that instead. That's pretty much about it there for Mew. There isn't really anything super crazy. But we're going 252 attack, special attack, 252 speed, 4 into the defense. Monostager, he honestly might expect us to bring a physical set because we've brought so many physical sets of Mew. So he could be like, alright, let's make everything physically defensive. And then Mew will just, he'll be like, surprise, he has no special defense. So yeah. Next up, we are actually bringing Stack Attacka. So I was talking with my, what is it? It's not Front House. Anyways, my friend who helps me build my teams, the note that he has left me is, this thing is too slow to do anything with a 4x weakness, never draft him again, take Unknown over him for fuck's sakes. If he can force a switch, Gyro Ball will hit hard AF. If you can get some rocks up Gucci. That's literally what I said. He was like, you know what, here's a wall, just do something. So the set he gave me was Gyro Ball, Rock Blast, Toxic, and Stealth Rocks. Hold on to the Ayapapa Berry. So we're gonna be rocking out with the Brave Nature just so that way we can hit things a little bit harder with the Gyro Ball and the Rock Blast. With 252 attack, 252 special defense, 4 into the HP. So we're planning on being a super bulky boy. And Honestly, that's really about it for him. We have Toxic for Toxic Stall, of course. Rocks for, well, Rocks. Very obvious reasons. I could realistically just lead with him and get the Rocks up, but at the same time, depending on his lead, it might scare me. So I doubt we're going to actually lead with him, but he'll just sit there. He'll literally sit there and be a wall for me. But next up, our last mon is, of course, our boy Roman, our Incineroar. Hold on to the another Ayapapapapapa berry, rocking out with the Intimidate. This time, actually, we are bringing Rock Blast with us here. I mean, Fire Blast, sorry. Which Fire Blast will be able to deal with a Caesar without a problem, even with the special attack drop. And of course, we're rocking Knockoff, which is Stab. We're going with Earthquake, because Earthquake. That's why. And U-turn, so that way we're able to pivot on out. With 244 HP, 56 into the attack, 100 to the defense, 108 into the special defense. Essentially, plan here is we're going to be bulky with at least enough power to actually cause some damage. Of course, impish nature to increase our defenses, but lower special attack. And honestly, that's really about it. He's essentially going to be like a defensive pivot tank. He'll be able to eat a hit and U-turn out for a free switch. And yeah, that's it for this week's team builder. If you guys are hyped for the battle tomorrow, definitely go smash the like button down below. If you guys aren't already subscribed to Skyrander, definitely go check him out as well. I'll leave a link in the description down below. But on that note, I'm going to head on out of here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.